Light. Now that is something we are all familiar with. We can see light, we can experience light, we can discern the effects of light. When the sun is out in the sky, we can feel that our moods are elevated. When it is cloudy for days at a stretch, we find ourselves depressed. In the 20th century, physicists labored over a hypothesis or a question that is light consisting of particles or is light a wave? By the end of the 20th century, the conclusion was clear that light is both a particle as well as a wave. These are the two separate dimensions at which light as a phenomena exists. Then the optical fiber revolution of the 21st century added a third dimension, that light is also information. Modern digital communication would have been impossible without light being channelized through optical fibers carrying large amounts of information. So the same phenomena exists parallelly at three different dimensions: as matter, which is particle, as energy, which is wave, and as information. Such is also the case with the human being. At the material level, we are the body, but we do have deeper dimensions, just like light does. In any case, Albert Einstein's equation E equals mc square means that all the material particles that our body consists of are at the same time also patterns of energy. And that holds true in our experience. When we wake up afresh in the morning, our energy level is high. After a tiring day at work, in the evening, our energy levels are low. The energy dimension of human personality cannot be directly seen, but it can be experienced by us. Now, the human body is also equipped with 5 sense organs: the eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue, the skin. These bring in information into the human system. This information is processed by an entity called as the mind, so as to generate information and conclusions upon which the person can act. So the mind represents the third dimension of the human personality. The fourth dimension of a human being has to do with processing of this information. So I'm looking at this camera. I can see several facets of it. My nose can at least feebly smell this object. And previously, I have touched the camera with my hands, so the texture and other information. In short, there are these multiple sensory stimuli that need to be processed in order for the recognition to happen that, this object is actually a camera. So that is the function of human intelligence. But beneath all of this, there is a fifth dimension, which is that of consciousness. Like in a movie hall, lots of images are projected onto the screen, one image after another at a fast pace, and we enjoy the movie show. But the show would not have been possible but for the stationary background that was provided by the screen. So also, consciousness is the background upon which all the images of the world is processed by the human personality. To take another example, say the wheel of a cycle, it turns and every point on the wheel changes its position except one, which is the hub. So for motion to take place, there is at least one changeless point or element that is necessary. Consciousness provides that stable, stationary background against which change can happen or even be detected. So there are these 5 dimensions to the human personality: the body, vitality or energy, the mind, intelligence, and consciousness. And above and beyond all of this is existence itself. When the human being exists at multiple levels of being and knowing, we need to factor all of these levels in any endeavor to engage the human being, the person, the employee, the colleague. Kindly reflect upon the fact that there are unseen deep dimensions to your own self. Can you relate to these? Do you listen to their whispers off and on? If not, please try to do so. Thank you.